Hi everybody, this is an update video for Kati Morton. Hi Katie. I know the last time you and I were sending messages back and forth on Tumblr, I was pretty upset because I didn't have my chair and all kinds of mobility issues. But I wanted to let you know that I have my chair. I got it back from being fixed in April. So I've had it a few weeks now, and everything's good with that. And yesterday I got my hospital bed that I needed, so yay! Now I can elevate my feet at night. Awesome! And I also wanted to show you these. These are my recovery tattoos. On my left wrist it says beautiful. I don't know if you can see, I had my tattooist do it so that I could look at them. So they're facing me. And Princess on my right wrist, it's backwards in the camera. But the significance of these is that in 2009 I wrote a poem called Princess about what it means to be a daughter of Christ. And that is the only poem that I've ever written that's never been edited. Like, a lot of times I'll add a line or I'll change a word or something. It's usually not a huge edit, but I always add or take away or change something. And this one is the only one that's never been changed ever. And I think that was kind of poetic and prophetic in and of itself. I think God was kind of telling me, this doesn't need to be changed. You don't need to be changed. The poem is good as it is. And you're great just the way you are. And when I asked God to show me how He saw me, He, the word that just kept coming to my heart was princess. And there's a lot of significance behind that word for me. Growing up, I see all the Disney art back behind me. I was and am a huge fan of Disney, and so the word princess has a lot of significance for me because of that. And also just because princesses are women who are perceived anyway as having confidence, being beautiful, having just being confident in who you are and in how you look, and not just in appearance, but in the way you carry yourself, being confident. So anyway, that's that. I got beautiful because of the Mercy Me song Beautiful, and also a couple years ago I wrote a poem called Beautiful Princess, and so now I have literally my identity in Christ physically on my body, which I absolutely love. The crown on my right wrist comes from my Disney Princess bracelet. The cross inside the crown comes from my cross necklace. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. And this necklace was my grandmother's. And the butterfly comes from, I have a butterfly ring that I wear a lot. The treble clef is because I sing and play piano, and music has always been a huge part of my life. And so that's my little tattoo explanation. The other thing I wanted to tell you was thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your last video on people recovering and in recovery wanting to work in mental health. That helped tremendously, especially that book. I'm definitely going to check that out. I wrote that book down, the title of it and everything, in my recovery journal, so yay. And I also wanted to tell you that your video on self-harm and like the reasons why people do it, like almost that entire video I felt like you were describing me. And I was just like, oh, this is so, oh, I was so moved by it, and I actually cried, just because I was like, someone gets it, somebody understands, and I felt like I was meant to watch that video. So thank you so much for that. And so that's just a little update. Oh, and next semester, I think it starts August 19th, I will be starting school again. So, woohoo! Yay! Finishing my associate's degree in psychology. So, booyah. Sorry for the wet hair. I just washed my hair, and it's still soaking wet. Sorry. But for anyone else who's watching this, I have a recovery Tumblr, Breaking the Silence of Ednos, .tumblr.com. I'll put a link down in the description. And my personal Tumblr, if anybody wants to see my poems or my Disney collection or anything random like that, is JesusLoveMusic.tumblr.com. Thanks, Katie, for following me, for always answering my questions, for always getting back to me on Twitter, on Tumblr, whatever. I know you are crazy, crazy busy with your licensing exam stuff and, you know, everything else you have going on, and I know you get a lot of requests, so thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me that you are actually out there, and that when my team is not available, I can always reach out to you. So thank you so much. For anybody who hasn't heard of Katie or knows who she is, I will put a link down in the description to all her awesome websites and accounts and stuff. So bye. See you later.